Good evening, everybody. David Paul here in the KHOU 11 Weather Center on a Thursday evening, and things are changing outside right before our eyes. We started the morning with clear blue skies, not a cloud in the sky through about lunchtime. Then clouds began to roll in at high levels, and now they're thickening up out there. You can see the clouds in downtown. It's all cloudy now. This is leading to a rain chance. We already have rain and some thunder showers in our southwest counties, Victoria to El Campo. I think that is going to spread into Richmond, Rosenberg, Sugar Land, and eventually Houston this evening and overnight tonight. So we're going to get some overnight storms. This is the storm system that's going to push a cold front through here overnight. So tomorrow we end up with a north breeze. It'll really pick up in the afternoon. You'll notice a north breeze in the afternoon. It's going to lower humidity and lower temps. High today went to 89. Tomorrow's high 81. So almost 10 degrees cooler Friday than it was Thursday today. This is going to lead to overall a lovely, lovely Mother's Day weekend with high temps below normal, low temps below normal, like it was last weekend. It's a lovely Mother's Day weekend. There might be an isolated shower in the warmth of the afternoon on Saturday and Sunday. I'll explain why as we move along, but overall it's just setting up to be one of those wonderful weekends, let alone Mother's Day weekend. 78, that's the high temp. High temp normally is about 86 this time of the year, so almost 10 degrees below normal on Sunday. Rain chances, I've got it at 0. We could see an isolated showering, and I'll show you why, but for most of us, it's going to be rain-free on Mother's Day weekend and less humid and just beautiful. So here's the weekend in a nutshell. Saturday, 62-76. Spectacular temperature-wise, especially for this time of the year. A lot of Mother's Day here in Houston, we sweat. Not this one. And then 58 and 78 on Sunday. Remember, high temps normally are in the mid-80s with humidity. Not this year. It's just going to be one of those wonderful weekends, second weekend in a row of incredibly comfortable weather for Houston. 2 weekends in a row like this in May. It's a real treat. Outside right now, Herman Park's looking good. Trees are all green. Looks like they're building a new building there in the Med Center, best in the world, and there are the clouds thickening up. It looks like we're going to get some rain and maybe some thunder showers in parts of the area, maybe even the Med Center, as we head deeper into this evening and overnight tonight. Still a little bit of sun out at Bush Continental Airport. Very warm. We made it into the mid to upper 80s, so this is a little warmer than computers thought, and this warmth is going to help to feed this rain chance tonight as this upper level disturbance rolls in from the west. Look at Galveston, socked in with clouds, and we're looking to the southwest. Those are high clouds coming in from the upper level low out in West Texas. So a good chance for rain this evening across the Galveston area tonight. Temperatures outside right now, it's 80 where the clouds are thick at Hobby, 80 where we have thick clouds in Pearland. Downtown is clouded in, Bush seeing a little sun, and because of that, you've got enough to get you to 88. Conroe's at 85. Whoa, the Pelicans cruising by. Huntsville 83. Tomball 86. That's one of my favorite things about Galveston Island are those strings of pelicans that ride the wind along Seawall Boulevard. Here's your current temps neighborhood weather network. Northwest side Tomball, Raleigh Creek Drive's at 85 where there's a little sun out right now. Blair's Way sitting on 84, and over to the east side Lake Houston area, Atascocita, Drought is at 86, Delta Wood Trail at 85 right now, Brookdale Drive getting up closer to Kingwood, you're at 84 right now. And look at the radar. It's been busy out in the Gulf all day. This is new to our southwest down toward Matagorda Bay, and this is El Campo to Wharton getting rain and some lightning and thunder. That's drifting right up 59. Looks like that's going to get Houston wet in a little bit. This is where the parent low is, the upper level low, and because of the instability out here, they've got a severe thunderstorm watch in effect and a couple of isolated severe thunderstorm warnings out there in West Texas, one on I-35 north of Laredo. San Antonio's getting in on some rain. Good. They need the rain out here. We'll look at the drought monitor here in a minute. But that's the thunder shower activity that's blossomed to the south and west of Houston. So that's coming up the 59-69 corridor. Rain and thunder in Victoria. El Campo's getting some light to moderate rain and a clap of thunder out there. So from El Campo up to Wharton, Pierce Ranch, getting a little bit of light rain right now. It's just reaching up toward Richmond, Rosenberg, and it's coming up 59. So Richmond, Rosenberg, in about 45 minutes to an hour, you could be getting into more moderate rain. There's nothing significant in the immediate Houston-Harris County area, but I see Katy now picking up on a few echoes, a couple of echoes out there west of the 99 connector. So we're beginning to get the moisture and the instability coming into Harris County. I think a lot of the county, especially from Houston southward, is going to get wet as we head deeper into the evening and from time to time overnight tonight. Here's the big picture. So here is where we stand right now with rain and thunder showers beginning to build to our south and west. That's the parent low. This is going to move across Texas into the Gulf overnight tonight with this chance for rain and maybe a thunder shower. Most of the energy with this is going to stay south of Houston, but out ahead of it, we're getting these showers building in this evening. So here's how this goes. That low pushes on through and races to the Gulf of Mexico and is centered off the coast of Louisiana, but by the time we get into Friday morning. So what that means is whatever rain we're going to get is going to come overnight tonight. And then by the time that low gets out into the Gulf by Friday, this counterclockwise rotation is going to pull in a north breeze back behind it. That's going to bring in the front, the cooler air, the drier air, and that's what's going to set us up for a lovely Friday afternoon and this just beautiful, beautiful weekend coming up. Here's future track. We'll get a little closer view of things. Here's where we stand as we head into the evening. And by 8 o'clock, models do bring in rain and a couple of flashes of lightning thunder into the Houston area, I-10 corridor, south to the coast, getting wet. There's the parent storm system out here. We'll go deeper into the evening, and after about 10, 11 o'clock, I think rain in Houston settles down as the parent storm comes in. I told you this was going to go south of us, and it really kind of is going to stay well to the south of Houston. So by 7 a.m., rain in the Gulf, but we're done with our rain threat here. So I think a quiet morning is on tap for Friday morning. We'll go into the middle of the day and into the afternoon. We'll see partly cloudy skies, north wind, and that will bring temperatures down into the low 80s for highs and lower the humidity. And tomorrow afternoon and evening are just going to be a complete winter in Friday, and that will set up the weekend. 10-day temperature outlook. These are high temps. Enjoy this while it lasts. So today we actually ended up hitting 89 at Bush. Highs only in the low 80s and mid to upper 70s Friday, Saturday, and Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is going to be a real treat, second weekend in a row with temps below normal. After this, we're heading deep into May, and June is right around the corner, and that's summertime and hurricane season and sweat. So enjoy this beautiful weekend. And you can see temperatures Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday get back into the low 90s. And it's going to be sticky and sweaty Houston as we roll into the second part of May. So a big feature to us having this comfortable weekend is this upper level low. This is the upper level wind pattern you're looking at. And that upper level low is parked on top of us over the weekend. That actually keeps things very comfortable. But what this upper level low represents, partially, is a cool pool of air at the mid levels of the atmosphere. So at about 10 to 15,000 feet, you've got an unusually cool slice of air. When you have that cool air in place aloft and you get a little bit of sunshine like we'll have over the weekend, that can set the stage for an afternoon shower to pop up if we get some heat in here, if we get some sunshine. So there is an isolated shower chance, but again, I think rain chances are 20%, 10% or less over the weekend. But that's why we've got the beautiful weather this weekend, unusually cool. That low exits, and by the time we get into next week, the ridge of high pressure builds back in. See the shape up, over, and around, so you get underneath the rainbow where we will be, and it will start getting hot. So 90s come in as we head into the middle and latter part of next week. These are quick forecast high temps for next Wednesday. Mason 106, San Angelo 103, Eagle Pass 105. This is way above normal for this time of the year out in West Texas. You know, for us, 90 in Houston is about 4 or 5 degrees above normal for this time of the year, but that's what we're expecting. Columbus, 95. So the further west you get, the hotter it is expected to get as we get into the middle part of next week. Overall, NOAA has us with above normal temperatures May 14th through the 18th. And as far as rain goes, you know, it's keeping a rain chance to the north of Houston, keeping it a little bit below normal rain chances south of Houston. Overall, we'll call it a normal rain chance, just looking at that for the Houston area. And speaking of rainfall, drought update came in today. Here's where we stand. This has rain data through Tuesday. It doesn't include Wednesday or Thursday. And we've had some improvement. We had all the rain here, and so it does, our drought conditions here are very slight, but you get out towards San Antonio, there's still severe to exceptional, which is bad, drought for San Antonio, and then that extends out into West Texas. And big picture across the United States. Okay, the desert Southwest is in drought. The mountain region here, Colorado, is in a moderate drought in some places. No drought here, Denver into the eastern portion of Colorado. And then you see we do have the East Atlantic coast with a little bit of a drought condition going on there. All right, Friday's numbers then. Overnight tonight, scattered thunder shower. And then it's gone by morning, coolish in the morning, 66. We'll go to a nice, comfortable 81 on Friday afternoon. The extended forecast, slight chance for an isolated shower Saturday and Sunday with comfortable temperatures, cool mornings, mild afternoons, just beautiful for mom. Gorgeous on Monday. We'll be in the upper 80s and then low 90s by the middle of next week. So we have to embrace and enjoy this last weekend of comfortable temperatures until summer rolls in. All right, that's where we stand on this Wednesday evening. Good night, everybody.